Happy Sunday, team. So there's a lot going on, which is why I wanted to do this video and to give you guys the best idea about this week coming up. So I'll go over repairs, program, spotting and testing, and some exciting news. I'll get onto the repairs and the exciting news in a second. But while I've got you here, the program. So it is week 8 out of 8. This is the final week of us preparing our bodies and getting ready for testing week in week 9. I'll be posting a lot more about testing week when we come up to it in the Sunday ramp up. But pretty much what to know this week is we're preparing to do 5 rep maxes on our strength in week 9. We'll also be testing out your conditioning and fitness as well. But for this week, we're all doing 5 reps and it's all quite heavy. Now, we don't want to be failing this week and pushing super hard. That'll essentially just fatigue you a little bit for the coming week. Go for, on your main lifts, go for hanging back 2.55 kilograms. You've got a tiny little bit of room in the tank. So when you finish your 5th, should feel like you could do a 6th one. If you needed to, like maybe a 7th, that's the weight we're looking for. We don't want you failing this week or absolutely pushing it. That won't work well for you in week 9. Now, because we're going quite heavy on these lifts and we're trying to, feel out what weight should you need for these 5 reps, we're going to be doing a lot more spotting. I've attached a video where we break down how to actually spot deadlift, bench, squat as well. But the key ones is when you're spotting is you should feel confident that if that person got an injury, I've never seen it happen in 8 years, knocking on wood that doesn't happen this week, but you need to be prepared for if that person does injure themselves or completely sort of collapses underneath that weight. If you're not able to handle it all, it keeps going down. So if you're spotting someone lifting a massive amount of weight and you're not confident that you would be able to lift that barbell up, definitely grab someone else, grab the coach. We're all going to try and help each other as much as we can. So keep that in mind. Look around, help each other out. We'll try and add on a little bit more time into these big, heavy blocks so then we do have that opportunity, particularly if it's a busy class. So spotting, yes, that's pretty much it. So just make sure that you're prepared and watch that video if you're unsure how to do it. Quick little 2 tips. Don't be close enough to the bar when you're following it that you might hit it on the way down or up or something like that. You're there and ready. And this is a really good way to hold your hand so you can quickly grab around that bar and help push it up and squat it up. There you go. So repairs, we had a water leak came in today and there was so much water there was 2 buckets of water in the bathroom and water coming down from the ceiling. So the water heater upstairs, that one burst and it was leaking water through. The reason for the heads up is that we got someone coming in on Monday checking it out. It looks fine. I'm pretty sure it just leaked through a gap in the ceiling bit up there and was just dripping through. But I don't know if they need to, cut away the roof and look at stuff and repair it. It looks okay. But it's more a heads up that we got people going back and forth in that bathroom. The 9:15 class, just be prepared that the bathroom may be occupied. So just keep that in mind. But I'll keep you up to date when I can keep you up to date. All I know for the moment is we're having some people look over it on Monday. But the bathroom still works. The tap still, it all still works. The lights still work. It's okay. Then some exciting news. I'll release more tomorrow. But we might have a new intern in the works. So keep an eye out for that. If you see someone walking around with a coach shirt you don't recognize, say hi to them. Yeah. But that is it for today. So key ones, try and get into this week 8, get as much out of it as you can because the next week we're testing and it's awesome to see where you're at, see what you've developed over these 8 weeks. And last one is that if you haven't been training consistently, testing week is going to be amazing for you to get some good baseline numbers for then your training in the future. All right, so that's why we want to do this testing. There'll be a lot more posts about it, but please don't avoid it if you feel you're not going to score good. It's a good thing if you don't get good scores of what you're expecting, because then we can help you. You could go, I thought I'd be, squatting heaps more weight. We can help you break down and into the details of, okay, well, going forward with your training, this is what we're going to look at doing. So hopefully I'll see you here this week 8, and then I'll definitely see you here week 9. Have a good Sunday, team.